All right, so I know this is everyone's favorite topic, okay? We are doing law of exponents. All right, law of exponents. It's important for you to remember power man. Okay, so if it's a power to a power, you multiply. If you're multiplying things with the different exponents, you add them. If you're adding things with different exponents, you do nothing. Okay, that's the trick. So, I always say to start off with numbers. Let's do number 1 together. Okay, so start off with the numbers. What is 2 times 3? It's 6. Okay, so we're done with that part. Now, we're multiplying x to the 5th power times x to the 2nd power. When you're multiplying them, you add. So we have x to the 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, so now we're done with the x's. These two, remember there's an invisible 1 right here on both of those. They're multiplying, so we add. So y to the 2nd, 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's how you do number 1. Number 2, let's do number 2 together. Now, you need to do this little exponent thing first. I would always change this first. So 4 squared is what? 4 squared, 16. So we have 16, not 4. Now, when it's a power to a power, you multiply. So x to the 4th times 2. It's x to the 8th. Now remember there's a 1 here. So y1 times 2 is y2. So that's what we're really multiplying. What's 16 times 2? 32. Okay, so we've done the numbers. The number part is done. Now, we're multiplying. When you multiply, you're adding. Okay, so x to the 8th times x to the 3rd. Okay, you're adding them. 8 plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? And now we're going to do the y's. So y2 and y4, they're multiplying, so we add the exponents. Y to the 6th. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay? Hopefully you're kind of catching on right now. Let's go down to number 6. Oh, it's not letting me scroll down. Okay, I got it. Number 6. Now this one's not on the rules, but when you're dividing, you're subtracting, okay? So first, 6 divided by 3, those follow the same normal rules. That's 2. Okay, 6 divided by 3 is 2. We know that. Now, 10 minus 8 is what? 10 minus 8 is 2. So we have x squared. So we've done the x's. Now what is 4 minus 7? 4 minus 7. I always subtract the top number and then the bottom number. Okay, so that's negative 3. So if that's negative 3, that means that goes on bottom. Okay, so it's y to the 3rd. That's how the rules go. If it's negative, it must go on bottom. Okay, and that makes it positive. So now let's look at number 7. First off the numbers. 6 times 4 is what? 6 times 4. 24. 6 times 4 is 24, okay? Now, we're multiplying, so you add negative 1 plus negative 4. That's negative 5. So where do we put that negative 5? On the bottom. Okay? Then we have 5 plus negative 2. That's 3. So y to the 3rd. Okay? Y to the 3rd. Now let's do number 10. Number 10. Okay? Because this one's a little bit different. This one has a lot more work to it. So we have 8 times 12. 8 times 12 is 96. So we have 96 divided by 3, x squared, y to the 4th. Now these are multiplying, x to the 3rd times x to the 1st. That'll make x to the 4th. There's no y, so we just have y to the 7th. Okay? Minus 15, x squared, y to the 3rd. Now, what's 96 divided by 3? That's 32. So we're done with those. 4 minus 2, that's 2. 7 minus 4, that's 3. Okay, and then minus 15x squared y to the third. Now, these are not multiplying, they're subtracting, so we don't do anything to those exponents. But they have the same last name, x squared y to the third, x squared y to the third. So you just look at the numbers in front. What's 32 minus 15? 32 minus 15. 17. So it's 17 x squared y to the third. Okay, so that kind of combined a lot of rules to it, okay? Okay, so now let's look at the color side. I want to go look at orange first. So orange. Again, I always do this part first. So 6 squared is 36. So we have 36, not 6. And remember, power to a power, you multiply. So 2 times 2 is 4. And then 3 times 2 is 6. Now, we're going to subtract. So 36 divided by 4 follows the same rules. That's 9. So we have 9. We're done with the numbers. Now we're subtracting. What's 4 minus 2? It's positive 2. Okay, so we're done here. And what's 6 minus 5? That's 1. Okay, so you don't have to write the 1. You can just leave it right there. So what you'll do at this point is you'll find one that matches this. Okay. So now let's scroll down to dark blue. Dark blue, what's 3 times 8? 3 times 8, 24. So we're done with the numbers. Now we're multiplying. So remember, when you're multiplying, you add the exponents. Negative 4 plus negative 1. That gives you negative 5. So what do we do with it? We move it to the bottom. And it becomes a positive 5. Then we have 9 plus negative 6. That's 3. So we have y to the third. Okay, so if you notice, 7 is the same as dark blue. So that means that 7 is going to be dark blue. So on your picture, on the back side, everywhere that you see a 7 is going to be a dark blue. See, dark blue, dark blue. Dark blue, dark blue. Okay, dark blue, dark blue, dark blue, dark blue. Everything with a 7 is going to be dark blue, okay? And you're going to do that for the rest of the picture. Be sure to submit your answers online and then turn in your actual copy. Then do your STAAR test corrections so that you can get 100 on your warm-up tomorrow. Let me know if you need any help. Good luck!